Once upon a time.
I know the storybook opening is cliche. I mean, even for 2010, it was still pretty cliche, but it reminds me of Shrek, so it's a win. Look, I'm a sucker for a good magical MacGuffin, so that gets a win.
Elements of harmony. I know I've heard of those before.
Okay, I know she's not the most popular person nowadays, but back in the 2010s, Tara Strong was a win, so she gets one for old time's sake.
My little pony, my little pony.
Ah, the classic intro. I used to hate it, but after 8 years, it grew on me. The first appearance of Lyra Heartstrings.
Legend has it that on the longest day of the 1000th year, the stars will aid in her escape, and she will bring about nighttime eternal.
I mean, come on. Who doesn't love a good prophecy plotline, huh?
Press it. Threshold.
Oh, he's just a stupid little baby dragon. Really cool detail here. When Twilight is talking about the Mare and the Moon, you can actually see Nightmare Moon reflected in the hourglass as she walks past. I can't believe I never noticed that before. 5 wins for foreshadowing. Good old Tonyville. A lot of good memories there.
Thank you, sirs.
Thanking the bus drivers. Or chariot drivers in this case.
Hello?
Pinkie Pie being Pinkie Pie, it's always a win to me.
This here's apple fritter, apple bumpkin, red gallop, red delicious, golden delicious, caramel apple, apple strudel, apple tart, baked apples, apple brioche, apple cinnamon crisp.
Alright, I get it!
But in all seriousness, I love this bit.
Excuse me?
10 wins. No, I won't elaborate.
Look around and what I say? 10 seconds flat. What's your name? I'm Fluttershy.
Fluttershy must be protected at all costs. The first appearance of Derpy Hooves. Beloved background character.
Nightmare Moon.
Big villain reveal.
Stand back, you fools!
I love how she says foals here instead of fools. She's literally calling them babies.
The Everfree Forest.
I gotta give it up. That was a sick transition.
What I'm saying to you is the honest truth. Let go, and you'll be safe.
Applejack is honest.
Hurt for just a second. Fluttershy!
Fluttershy is kind.
So giggle at the ghost.
Our first song of the series, and it's actually better than I remember. Also, Pinkie Pie is laughter. Well, that's not really a characteristic, but I'll let it slide.
My moustache!
Rarity is generous.
Thank you for the offer, I mean. But I'm afraid I have to say no.
Rainbow Dash is loyal to her friends, outsmarting the bad guy for the win. You see, this is the moment where friendship finally clicks for Twilight. All throughout this two-parter, the notion of friendship has given her the ick, but she slowly opens up to this moment right here. Badass good girls. All hail Queen, I mean Princess Celestia.
Will you accept my friendship?
I'm so sorry. I missed you so much, big sister.
I've missed you too.
Ah, forgiveness.
I, Princess Celestia, hereby decree that the unicorn Twilight Sparkle shall take on a new mission for Equestria. She must continue to study the magic of friendship. She must report to me her findings from her new home in Ponyville.
That's a pretty good setup for a series. The first of many fourth wall breaks by Pinkie Pie. It may not be the strongest opening, but it does everything it needed to set up what would go on for 9 seasons, a movie, and a fairly popular spin-off series. It's not perfect by any means. In fact, it's downright predictable at times, It ultimately showed the potential of Lauren Faust and her team's ideas for the franchise. The world building in these 2 episodes is great, giving just enough exposition to leave you curious while introducing you to a fairly fleshed out fantasy world. Characters are colorful and memorable, and you can definitely see why this took off the way it did.
Surprisingly acceptable.